Discover the secrets to amazing health and longevity. Learn how lifestyle medicine, the vaccine for chronic diseases, can profoundly influence mind and body. Learn simple solutions such as healthy nutrition, exercise, strong family bonding, stress management, and spiritual renewal will empower you to live a longer, healthier, and more abundant life. And now, here's Dr. Dona Cooper.
Hello and welcome to another 3ABN Today cooking program. My name's Jason Bradley, and here with me today is Dr. Dona Cooper Dockery, and she is the founder of Cooper Wellness Center. And I am excited to spend time with you today and try these delicious dishes that you're going to be preparing. Tell us a little bit about you and your background.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure being here on 3ABN. So, obviously, I'm a doctor,
What
board
kind of doctor?
certified in internal medicine.
Nice.
And I have been practicing for about 27 years or so.
Okay.
I'm from way down South Texas,
Okay.
Rio Grande Valley.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I used to live in Texas, but
Oh, really?
I was in Dallas.
Oh,
Yes.
that's about 8 hours from where I am.
Wow. Yeah. Texas is a huge state.
Huge.
state.
That's
so. Tell me a little bit about Cooper Wellness Center. What takes place there?
Alrighty. So, of course, I have been practicing in Rio Grande Valley for 21 years. But in 2011, my area was the fattest in the United States, the fattest and the sickest.
Really?
As a result of that comes diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. I was somewhat tired of practicing the same old way. Medication. So I decided then to open a wellness center where I would educate patients on how to use a healthier lifestyle to change their disease process, to reverse and prevent and even cure their disease process. And that is how the center was born.
Wow, wow. So basically you kind of, where you can, eliminate the medication.
That is right.
And attack the cause.
That's right.
And the cure is in food.
The cure is food.
A lot of times.
And I have a lot of patients who we have seen at the Wellness Center. They have learned how to eat differently, how to use food as medicine, how to take a holistic approach to their health. So food, exercise, meditation, divine intervention.
Now, when you say meditation, what kind of, you're speaking of meditating on the Word,
On
correct?
the Word of the Lord, prayer. Actually, we have Bible study groups at our Wellness Center.
Okay.
And we've seen significant changes.
Yeah, we just want to clarify, meditating on the Word.
That's right, there you go.
Gotcha. Yes, yes. So you also have a 12-week
wellness program.
What's involved in that?
Alrighty. So my center, I have a classroom for education. I have a kitchen to teach the patients how to cook. I have an exercise gym.
Okay.
So the patients would come once a week for the educational classes. So we talk about food, what food to eat. We talk about the 8 laws of health.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They would come back a second day for exercise. They would have the cooking demonstration.
Okay.
And so forth. They would be taught, how to use food as medicine, what foods are the best food, and then we teach them how to change lifestyle. And I've had patients, for example, a gentleman who was weighing 400 pounds, diabetic, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. He came in, he learned how to use a holistic approach to health.
Okay.
He got off his diabetes medication, lowered his blood pressure. I mean, amazing. We have so much health miracles there that I am just loving medicine now than before.
See, I like that because you're not just masking the symptoms.
No.
You're treating
the root
and
cause.
attacking the root cause.
That's right.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
right.
Well, let's jump into these recipes. What are you going to be making today?
Well, this one is a cashew nut loaf.
Okay.
Many patients, when they're told to get off the meat, they think, well, what am I going to substitute it with? Where am I going to get my protein? This is a protein dish.
Okay. So a cashew nut loaf. Okay. What else can we expect for today?
Oh, there's so many things. We're going to be doing roasted vegetable. That's a one-pot meal.
Okay.
I'm going to be doing a gravy to go with this loaf.
Okay.
I'm going to be cooking brown rice, basmati brown rice.
Okay.
So you're in for a surprise and a treat.
I want to taste everything. So
There you go.
I'm looking forward to it. Now, what are the ingredients
In this
for the
one?
nut loaf?
All right, so we have our cashew nut. This is our main protein source. Then I have my brown rice. I have my soy milk. I have binder with the bread.
Okay.
And then I have various spices.
Okay.
Very, very simple recipe.
Let's read the recipe.
All right, there we go. We're going to be using 2 cups of raw cashew, 2 cups of steamed brown rice, 2 cups of soy milk, and that's unsweetened, 2 large onions chopped, 1 cup of celery finely chopped, then 4 slices of bread, 2 tablespoons of Bragg amino or soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of thyme, dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of sage, 1 teaspoon of celery seeds, and salt to taste.
Okay.
Some salt.
Well,
Ready?
sounds good. I love onions. I was telling you before, I love onions. So
Onions
I'm
are
excited about this
great,
dish.
not only for the flavor, but it's an anti-inflammatory food.
Okay.
So it fights inflammation, and even it can help to suppress cancer cell growth.
Oh, wow.
So I use onion a lot in my recipes.
Wow.
All right, so we're going to start right now then
Okay.
with my cashew.
Okay.
I'm just going to blend that. And if you want, you can pre-soak that.
Okay.
I'm going to add my milk. All of the 2 cup unsweetened milk.
All right.
Then I'm going to partially blend this. Let's put it up here.
Okay.
I'm going to partially blend this one.
Make sure
Let's see.
make sure I cover this all the way.
All right, so you're going to do the work. Just that's good. Because this is very powerful. Yeah, that's good. You don't want to have it too softly blend.
Gotcha.
Then we're going to add our rice. Maybe we can lower this down. Add the rice. This is already cooked, and this is cooked brown basmati rice.
Okay.
1 cup of rice has about 5 grams of protein, so this is adding protein to the dish as well.
Wow, it's also good for fiber too. Isn't it?
Absolutely, and if they're diabetic, the fiber is great to lower the blood sugar.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Fiber also lower your cholesterol, so fiber is wonderful.
Okay.
Then we're going to add this. This is just for binding.
Gotcha.
So we could use this. We're going to blend this out.
Okay.
All righty. Then we're going to add in our onions.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's add our onions in. Then we're going to kind of partially blend this to get it going all the way down here.
Okay.
Let's see what you can do for me, Jason. Partially blend that, and then we're going to add the rest.
All right.
Okay.
Tell me when.
Go ahead. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's stop. Let's kind of put this down, get this going.
All right.
Sometimes
every
it's-
now and then it gets a little
It's
stuck
a little
in there.
stuck in here, right? So we're just gonna see how we can get this going. Let's try that again, Jason.
All right.
So let's try it. These blenders are usually great.
Yeah.
Let's see how we get this going. Should be going anytime soon. All right. Let's try this one more time, Jason.
All right.
That's good, that's good. I'm going to add the rest of ingredients.
Okay.
This is my celery that is chopped already.
All right.
All right. And then I'm going to add my herbs. So we have, this is our soy sauce.
Or Braggs.
Or Braggs.
Braggs. Okay.
And these are just the herbs. This is the parsley.
Parsley.
2 tablespoons of parsley.
Okay.
This is my thyme, 2 teaspoons of thyme. That's just for flavor.
All right.
Alrighty. My sage. Sage is great because this is a good dish for Thanksgiving to give you that feel of Thanksgiving.
Nice. You know, that's one of my favorite holidays, too.
That's right.
Primarily for the food.
Oh, this is my celery seeds. And then I'm going to add my salt. Alrighty. If you're a hypertensive patient, we want to watch the salt, but salt also gives the flavor.
Okay.
Let's see if we could get this going here.
All right.
Let's see what we need to do here.
Just kind of mix it around
Mix
a little
it
bit.
around a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's try that.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, that's good. Alrighty. We are going to just continue to mix
Seems
this.
like it wants to get a little stuck there.
Yeah, let's just get it going.
Okay.
All right, it's almost there because we don't want to get it too soft.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, so we're just going to mix this up a little bit, and then we're going to pour it into our baking loaf container. Let's try that, Jason.
All right.
All right, Jason, let's take it off. Then I'm just going to mix it
Okay.
right here. If this happens at home, it's not a problem. Just keep mixing. Or you could pour it out into a container and continue mixing it.
It's one thing about the kitchen, you have to be ready
You
to
have to be
adapt.
ready to change
Yeah,
anything that goes wrong
absolutely,
here. This is
absolutely.
wonderful. This is almost ready. All right, now sometimes you could add some browning to this so it
Okay.
could look just like the real thing. I think this is great.
Okay.
Jason, I'm going to apply some oil to my baking dish.
All right.
And I'm going to pour. So here we go. We're going to apply the oil here.
There we go.
Then we're going to pour some here.
Yeah, I'll get
Here we
that
go.
for you.
And then we're going to bake. This is actually very delicious. I like this at home when I'm having guests. It is tasty, filled with a lot of protein. See? And it should not be too liquidy, so we could get it firm when it's baked. So this is actually the consistency you want to have. Alrighty? So here we go, Jason. We're going to stick this in the oven. Now for a serving, if you're going to serve about 8 people,
Okay.
then you'll be having about 300 calories here in
300 calories?
in a slice.
Okay.
Alrighty? So Jason, you want to sit this in the oven for me
Sure
while I
thing.
put this in the back.
All right.
Alrighty?
Cool. Put this in the oven.
And that is our cashew nut loaf, very delicious. We'll serve that on a bed of green leafy vegetables. Always
Can't wait for that.
Right, and I have the gravy coming up next.
Yes.
All right, that's going to be baking for at 350 degrees,
350 for how long?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. All right. So what goes into the gravy?
Ah,
Let's look at that recipe.
that's right. Let's see if we have the gravy. And that is delicious. You will need 1/2 cup onion chopped, 2 cloves garlic minced, 2 cups mushroom fresh sliced, 3 cups soy milk unsweetened, 2 tablespoons Braggs aminos, 3 tablespoons whole wheat flour, 1 teaspoon basil or sage, and that's it.
Oh, well, wonderful. I'm looking forward to getting into this recipe. So where do we start?
Well, we start simple by sauteing our garlic and onion. So let's turn the
that
stove
on.
on.
All right.
And we're going to saute in a small amount of water. So we're not using oil in
Okay.
this recipe. So let's
This is healthier for you.
healthier for
Yes.
you, that's right. So we're going to start with our onion.
Nice. One of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. This is really healthy, onion and garlic.
All right.
You know, this can help with the immune system. So we're going to saute that with our mushrooms.
Okay.
Alrighty. And we're just going to saute for a couple of minutes. We can put that in here. Very good. Alrighty. So we're going to saute. It's a very simple and easy recipe. So we saute. We have a little bit of water in here.
Okay.
And then we are going to put in our milk.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're going to put in the soy milk for body. We're going to continue to let this cook, and we're going to add the spices.
Lovely.
So this is our soy sauce, Braggs. It's actually Braggs, 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to add the sage. And then some more of our seasoning. Nice. And I like to use McKay's. That's very simple, the vegan type. And we're going to let this simmer for a little bit. So it's going to be cooking here for a little bit.
Seems like it's going to have a lot of flavor. You know, I can't eat bland food.
Me
Like, I
neither.
refuse to eat bland food.
That's right. Some people believe that when you're vegan or you're a vegetarian, the food should be bland. But no, it can be tasty and delicious,
That's
okay?
right. That's
That's what we're cooking today, delicious vegan recipe.
Wonderful.
So we're going to let this simmer for a little bit. It's not yet boiling.
Okay. So how long do you normally want to let it simmer?
Oh, about 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes?
Just
Okay.
bring it to a boil.
Okay.
And the hardest part is to get the flour in without getting it sticky.
Oh, gotcha.
So let's bring this to the boil, and then we're going to add our flour. We're going to be whisking this.
Okay, so that it doesn't clump up.
Exactly. It can be smooth.
Nice.
Now, Jason, these recipes are in my book. Have you seen my cookbook?
I have seen your cookbook, actually. Incredibly delicious vegan.
Right.
Nice.
And this is actually more than a cookbook. I have a meal plan there. And I've used the same meal plan that I've used at my wellness center for my patients who are doing so well, reversing diseases and getting off medications.
Wow. So you have meal plans for different
Right.
So like diabetes, you have a meal plan for diabetes.
This is how it works. Usually when you discuss plant-based meals, it's just one recipe for everybody, one meal plan. So if the person start eating a plant-based meal plan, it will lower the blood pressure, lower the sugar, they're going to lose weight, and that will take care of the root causes of the problem.
But then, like, let's say a person with hypertension, right? So they would add less salt, maybe, than what the recipe calls for? Is there...
Well, the recipes are usually low salt anyway.
Okay.
Low salt, low fat. So if you're hypertensive or if you're diabetic or if you want to lose weight, you can get this book, use the same recipes, and you have very good results.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So let's bring this to a boil. And if you notice here, I have these are in weeks. So I have week 1, week 2, to week 4. Then I have breakfast, dinner, and lunch.
Nice.
So if you were to follow this recipe, you're going to be losing weight and you're going to see significant health benefits.
Nice.
Okay.
I like this traditional tofu scramble.
It is so delicious. You know, a lot of times
looks good.
people have the scrambled tofu. It has no taste. It's very bland. When you have this one, you think you're actually having scrambled eggs. Very delicious.
Yes.
So we're going to whisk in our flour now. It's to a boil. And this is going to be the hardest part of it. So we're going to be whisking this. And remember, these are all low salt.
Okay.
So if the listener wants to add more salt, it's okay. You can also add more spices.
Okay.
You know, I'm from the Caribbean and I love fresh thyme.
Gotcha.
So in my recipes, I have a lot of thyme.
Yeah.
So you can add whatever you want here. Okay, so we're going to bring this. Let's see if we could turn this down, Jason. It's a little too high.
All right.
And we're going to get this gravy going. Now, Jason, I already have some loaf that I made earlier on. And this gravy goes nicely with the loaf. All right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you taste this pretty soon.
Okay.
We're going to keep this cooking a little longer.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, let's whisk it some more so it doesn't become grainy. All righty. And then we have our mushroom here. Sometimes what I like, can you smell that?
Yeah, that
smells like
good.
Thanksgiving, right?
That smells
with
good.
the sage,
I'll
yes.
tell you, honestly, like I normally don't like mushrooms, but this gravy smells so good that I am going to try it.
It is really delicious. We let everything simmer and cook for a couple of minutes more. And we're going to serve this with our meatloaf.
Oh, yes.
And you're going to see how delicious it is.
Yes.
Alrighty, so we're going to let this simmer a little longer. It takes a little while for the flour to cook, 10, 15 minutes. But of course, this is TV time. We're not going to keep it cooking for that long.
No, we're not.
Alrighty, so we're going to have you taste the finished product while this stays. Let's lower this a little bit. We're going to let this cook a little longer, Jason, and we're going to reach over for our finished product, and you're going to be tasting the meatloaf and the gravy. All right, let's get our plate here. We're going to put that there.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you taste that, Mr. Jason?
This.
All righty, so we're going to cut into our loaf, and we're going to add some gravy to it. Jason, you want to do that?
Yes.
Let me keep this whisk in here.
All right.
All right, so let's reach over for the loaf, Jason. Here, you cut a piece of that loaf.
I'm gonna cut it. It looks so beautiful. I'm just gonna cut a little piece here off the back.
There you go.
Make sure I don't knock this over. Okay. No.
And then you put some gravy on it. And it's nice to serve it on a bed of green.
You want to taste some of this too, right?
Why not? Put it right there.
I might eat the whole thing.
No. We need to share this.
Okay.
It is delicious.
Sharing is caring.
That's right.
All right.
So this is looking good. I like this. Just take a little while longer to cook. Okay, Jason.
All right.
And then you have a spoon. They want to put a little gravy on that?
Yes. Feel like I'm at the buffet.
Well, why not?
That's right.
We're serving delicious vegan specials today. All righty.
Yes. I want some of that.
You want some of this one?
Yeah, I
All
want some of that nice.
Go ahead and try
hot
some of
gravy.
this one.
All right.
There you go.
Some of that.
Just put it there. See what it tastes like.
Let me get a little more.
There you go, Jason.
Saucy. All right.
All righty. Taste it and you tell me. You be the judge today.
Okay.
See if we're great with that. While I continue to whisk this.
Say my blessing real quick.
All right, Jason. Good. That's right. We whisk it.
All right.
Tell me what it tastes like, Jason. Is it Thanksgiving in your mouth? What do you say? Tastes good?
It is. That loaf is good.
It is delicious. It's our Thanksgiving special. Alrighty, and they can be served anyway.
I taste the onions. Nice.
The
Nice.
sage.
It's got really good texture.
Yes, fantastic. So this is almost done
Okay.
cooking, and it's ready to go.
All right.
All right. So
That was good. I can't wait to eat
I'm
the rest
so
of that.
happy you enjoy it. I can't wait to try this after the show as well, Jason.
Yes. What's our next recipe?
All right, so it's going to be a roasted vegetable delight. So this is what we're going to be using. 1 zucchini green, 1 zucchini yellow, 3 cups of broccoli, 3 cups of cauliflower, 1 cup of carrots, 1 cup red pepper, 1/2 cup diced onion, 8 ounces of firm tofu, 2 tablespoons of Braggs amino or soy sauce, 1 packet Lipton onion soup mix, and that's all you need, Jason.
All right. Well, that sounds wonderful. Now, where do we begin?
All right, so this is a very simple recipe. It's filled with lots of vegetables.
Okay.
And of course, with vegetables, you have your vitamins, your phytochemical, and your nutrients. Alrighty? So we are going to begin with our zucchini.
Okay.
Right?
What's zucchini good for?
Zucchini is good for everything. So it's filled with water.
Okay.
It's filled with fiber, lots of vitamin.
Okay.
If somebody wants to lose weight, zucchini is the way to go because there are not lots of calories.
Okay.
It's calorie poor, but nutrient dense.
Gotcha.
All right? So how do you, this is easy to be cooked, so we don't want to cut these too fine. So we're going to make sure they're nicely cut, all right, about this size, all right? So we're going to cut our zucchini, and we probably want to get not a small zucchini, but medium size.
Okay.
All righty?
Okay.
So we're going to chop this, discard that section, and then we're going to cut here. We're going to cut this up. This is very simple. Somebody comes from work, they can put this recipe together, and in 45 minutes, this is actually ready to go.
Nice. So it's not super labor intensive.
No, it's not. No, very easy.
Gotcha.
So we're going to get your bowl, which I have right here.
All right.
And we're going to add all of these recipes here, all of these ingredients, the zucchini in here. Then we're going to add the broccoli. Now, broccoli, this is high in protein and high in calcium.
Nice.
So if someone has osteoporosis or don't want to have osteoporosis, then this is the way to go.
Broccoli. What about cauliflower? Is it the same?
Cauliflower, these are called cruciferous vegetables.
Okay.
These are great to prevent cancer. As a matter of fact, a study was done that showed that patients who consumed cruciferous vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, kale, cabbage, lower the risk for colon cancer.
Oh, wow.
Adding whole grains to that and folic acid, which you can get from your banana and other fruits.
Okay.
So we're going to mix this all up together here. Okay. Alrighty. And then we're going to add our onion.
And onions are good for what again?
I told you these are just wonderful. Anti-inflammatory.
So if you have arthritis, any type of inflammation.
Exactly. Build your immune system.
Yes.
We're going to add the Braggs. This will give us enough salt. And we are going to add our onion ring soup.
Ooh, okay.
We had some tofu somewhere here to be added. Can you check in the back if I left it over there?
Sure.
Okay. Now, if we're missing the tofu, that's okay too. We're going to mix this all up.
All right.
And then we're going to spray our dish here, our sheet. We're going to layer that in our sheet, and then we're ready to go. All right, so it's very, very simple. And as I say, one serving of this only gives about 70 calories. So this is good for anyone trying to lose weight. You still have the fibers, so you're not going to be feeling hungry.
Gotcha.
It's going to keep you feeling fuller longer, so no need to snack here. So this is extremely simple.
It's nutrient dense, but won't give you that bloated feeling.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Nutrient dense, but calorie poor.
And you won't feel lethargic.
Oh, absolutely not. With all the vitamins here, lots of vitamin A, a lot of vitamin C, lots of calcium here, and iron in this recipe.
It's great for the skin.
It's great for just about anything. So we're going to add some amount of oil to our pan here.
Okay.
Then we're going to pour this on. So this is actually a complete meal, adding the tofu in here with all these vegetables. So we're going to layer this here. Layer this out. Okay. And I really like to cook this for my family because this is so simple, so easy. And if you like other spices, you can add your other spices here as well.
This broadcast was sponsored by Cooper Wellness Center and Faithful Path International Ministries. For more information on how to become a patient or a sponsor, please contact us at 1-844-343-8935 or visit our website at drdonacooper.com.